Hello, how we doing? So right there, let's go. So what are we talking about today? We want to look at the reason why the teaching profession is not being respected, especially in Nigeria. Why is it that people don't really regard the teaching profession? I'm going to be giving us some of the reason why. So follow me on this journey. Let's go. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is teaching looks like a dumping ground. What do I mean by that? Anybody can just be a teacher. Anybody who goes to the university, comes out from any higher institution, then the person goes in search of a job. So long as that person did not get a job, the next thing the person thinks about is, let me go and teach. And you find out that as long as the person comes into teaching, for the fact that the person will be able to maybe speak well, the school would take the person and the person automatically becomes a teacher and start teaching in the school just like that, without going through the right training that a teacher needs, that is required for somebody to go through before you become a teacher. There are people who has gone through the right training. Some people started from the TC2, which is back then. Some people, you could do the NCE. Some people have their NCE. Some people even have their degree in education. So long as you do the right thing, going through getting your degree in education, okay, maybe in a university or in a college of education, it qualifies you to be a teacher, which is the right thing to do. Now, by going through that training, you have the basic knowledge of the things you are expected to do as a teacher, which is very, very important. Now, let's see it this way. If you must be a doctor, you must have done the right training. You can't just wake up tomorrow because you did not get a job and then you come into a hospital and apply to be a doctor. It's not possible. You can't just wake up tomorrow because you have finished university, you go around, you did not see a job, you just come and you go and apply to be a lawyer. You can't do that with so many professions. So, but when it comes to teaching, people see it that no matter what happens, if you don't get a job, just go and apply to be a teacher, and then you will be taken to be a teacher. And thereby, some of these people who do not have the right and the basic training to be a teacher come into teaching, and then they are not doing the right thing because they don't have the basic knowledge. Some people actually come in and decide to go through the educational system, maybe going back to school to go and retrain themselves to get the basic knowledge about education, which is okay. But do you know that some people are there, they don't have any qualification to be a teacher. They don't have any but they are there, they are teaching, and such people cannot do it well. They make a lot of mistakes, because they don't have that basic knowledge of being a teacher. Some of them are even in some schools, just because they can read and write, they even give them some posts in the school. They even give them tops, heads in the schools, when they do not know the basic things, when they do not have the basic knowledge of actually being a teacher, of what being a teacher entails. And that's why you see a lot of other profession looks at teaching as a job or a profession that shouldn't get that required respect, because they feel that is a profession that anybody can just go in and become a teacher without having the basic qualification to be a teacher. And this needs to be looked into. When you go to the public schools, I don't think you will really see that happening in public schools. But for the private schools, it's rampant. A lot of people are there who don't have the qualification of being a teacher. They are just there doing things that are not even right, because they don't even know. When you don't have the basic knowledge, when you don't have the basic education of what to do, you begin to do things that are not right. So schools should look into it, that people who don't have the qualification of being a teacher should not come into the educational system. This will make others go through, the right training to get education so that they can be teachers. Or if these people come in, they should go and do the training. They should go back to school. They could even do part-time, so that the school management should ensure that they go back to school to go and get the right qualification, so that other professions will not keep looking down on the teaching professions. You hear people, they say, why do we respect teachers? Because anybody can be a teacher. I hear somebody that the person keeps saying teaching is not oil and gas. Anywhere you go to, you just get a teaching job. It's an easy thing. They make it look so easy to get a job as a teacher. And so when it's like that, how do you expect other professions to respect teachers? So it's high time teachers get the respect that they deserve by going through the right process, and school management ensuring that the teachers who come to teach in their schools have the qualification to teach as a teacher in that school. If I have made any sense, if you have learned something, please like, share, comment, give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to follow my YouTube channel, Oge Special TV. See you. Bye-bye.